3-day golf trip with 3 Origin players. Who are you taking and why?
I would not go on a golf trip with a Maroons player out of pride. Out of New South Wales players, the first one, and I'll move down the list in chronological order, Brian Toto. I've never met the bloke. Just seems like an out-and-out legend of a fella. He'd be the personality of the trip and would just love to have 3 days playing golf and having beers with Bizza.
Like your driver would be the personality of the trip if it was with you.
2 would be Jake Trbojevic, just one of the notorious best blokes in the game. I would love to have a beer with him and play golf with him. Also quite a good golfer, I believe, so he might be able to teach me a thing or two. And number 3, Liam Martin, because he's just mad as a cut snake. Country boy. If you did decide to have a few Schoonavasa sheks and you got a bit excited and you wanted someone to stay up late with, you just know he'd be there at the back end crunching him, so you'd have a sparring partner.
I'm not afraid to play a game of golf with a Maroon. The one blue that I would like, I would actually like to spend a bit of time with Huddy Young. I really like Hudson. I think he'd be a really good time.
Speaking of mad as a cut snake.
Yep, Hudson right up there with the best of them. Now, I want to take 2 Queenslanders with me, 2 guys that I want to get to know a little bit better. Obviously, Jermaine, I've met him a few times, so I wouldn't take him, but I would love to go with Ruben Cotter. I'd love to see what this guy's about. I feel like the guys up in North Queensland, you don't really see or hear much of them. And, mate, the other one that I would just love to spend 3 or 4 hours with and just pick his brain and just see what he's like is Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
I think he'd just be such an interesting dude and I know he'd fucking slap me around in golf. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. But I just think he's such an interesting cat that I'd love to. And I'd love to see how he plays golf too, because I imagine he would play some of the most ruthless golf of all time.
He'd be one of them blokes, Reece Walsh, that'd be a freak at everything he does. Like he's probably never played golf in his life, but then he'd pick up a club and probably hit scratch off 18.
Yeah, and he would look at, a green surrounded by water and not even see the water.
Yeah.
Or I can't even see the fucking green. Bizarre, yeah.